divorce. If you have any small thing, or I want to leave the marriage, I'm having mental problem or whatever. Were we not? Is the world just starting today? The world existence is not just starting today. Even when people were married to 12 wives, 10 wives, or things like that, they didn't complain of mental problems. Some of them live in unity. Some parts of the world still behave like that now. So I blame it on the African government and the Western government for all this mishap that's happening in marriage. It will come to the point that there will be retribution.
Maybe other person can see something.
Yes, there will be retribution. Yes, there will be retribution. It is not right that's going to solve marriage. Or this one, we should align, a woman should align to her role, man should align to his role. It's as simple as that, as spelled out. That's the way I look at it.
Thank you, sir.
Anyway, thank you so much. I respect everybody have their opinion, everybody have their view. I know where when we talk about marriage, people always point at women as like, okay, women can make it work. And I hate when we always go back, when we always say our forefather. It's over. There was time of Jesus, there was time of, all those time is over. Those days, we don't used to use car. Now we use car. Those days, women don't used to walk. Now they walk. Those days, women don't used to go to school. Now they're school. A woman can be an architect today. She can decide to be a lawyer. I think as people, what I find, what I've tried to really like, at times when I'm thinking about it, is like we are not open to change. When that change, it don't favor us. We want to stay with our forefather. We want to believe what our forefather believed, because the change we are looking towards that is not working in our favor. So we start to point finger. Oh, those days, my father, it's your father time, it's over. Now you have to apply. How do I respect this era now? Things that happened this time. How do I respect my children, my wife, my husband? How can we work together as people, as couple? Marriage was always like this. It was always like this. There's nothing like, oh, our forefather. There was nothing. It was not there. Marriage was always like this. Some people leave it. Some people stay. Some people die. It happened before. Some men beat their wife until they cannot, those days as well. So some men was against it. Some parents was like, if you beat my daughter, bring her back. And when some parents are saying, you are my daughter, you stay there. So it was always like this, but we don't have this kind of platform to see it like this. Anything that happened in this time, there's nothing new. It's new now because we have more information. It's new now because things are different. We see things differently. We have more information. We have more education. People read more. People want to explore. People want respect. Those days, our mother, they don't talk. It doesn't mean that our father was right. They just say their space. They never say their mind. And you will see some men that were strong one just passed away because the woman never gives chance to even express herself. Maybe something that would work in that family, that woman was not having right to say. When now people are growing and your daughter will see the mother, will say, no, I don't want to look like my mother. I think that is not a crime. I think it's the right time also we try to tell our boys that, okay, it don't work like this as well. We start to tell our girls, it don't work like this. I think that is not a crime when people will say, I want to stand up for myself. I know my rights. So I don't blame anybody if you walk out of marriage that it don't favor you. But don't say because people are doing it, you want to take that decision. I've never heard any story like that. I've never heard any story that say, oh, because my neighbor separate and she was rich, now I separate my husband as well. Something must happen. It takes two to tango. So people don't want to accept responsibility. That's just the fact. They want to still be my father's days and wants to see have modern things going on with them. Your wife will be working, you are working. So you come back home. You don't want to do things you're supposed to do at home because my father never do that. but your mother never work. So that is the thing I think is really the problem we are facing. We are not open to change. Even when we are talking about trailers, we are talking about cars in Nigeria and all those things. I know that we always point our fingers and politics and all that. We as people, we also have to change our mindset. Now, most of us travel. We stay here in Europe. We spend 10 years. We spend 15 years. There are things we don't do here. I see people that travel from Europe to Africa. They sit in the car. They don't put their seatbelts. Because, okay, they think now I'm in Africa. I have my freedom, you know. They don't know that seatbelt is not telling you, it's not taking your freedom away from you. It's telling you to save your life. If something happens, so you don't go, you know, that's why the seatbelt is there. So some people will live here, they don't pee on the streets. They go to Africa, they stand on the street and pee. They will eat here something, they will put something in bin, they will eat it in Africa and throw it on the streets. So we just want to have freedom, and we still want to enjoy that freedom. We don't want change. We just want to enjoy our freedom. So if you want to, I always say, if you want to enjoy your freedom, you have to go with things that come with freedom. Europe here, most people, they don't have freedom. You know, you live here, you know it. You don't have freedom. In Germany, you cannot, I park my car at the front of my house. I cannot wash my car there. I cannot wash my car outside of my house. In Nigeria, you say, it's my compound, why not? No, because you cannot do it. Because the thing they used to produce the car, it will spoil the floor, it's against the environment. The law proved it already. You cannot do it, and you will not do it. If you do it, they will call police for you. So we know that, but in Africa, we will do it anyways. So if we are also looking for a good leader, we as people, we also have to work with them. We also have to change our mindset, how we see things. Okay, we used to do it like this. Now we cannot do it like this again because things change. So I think we just have to be open to change. I think that's one of our big problems. It affects our marriage, it affects our politics, it affects us in school, in everything. African people change, and when it happens, we start to point fingers. We start to say Western world, Western world, Western world. You know how marriage happens here. You know how marriage goes here. People live together like brother and sister. You will not hear from them. The man will finish eating, will pick up his plate and wash it. It will not make noise. So that's how it works here. We cannot compare our culture is quite different, but it doesn't mean that we cannot speak for our rights. Being a man or a woman. That's I don't really know, I just come in, but that's my point of view.
Okay, Cynthia, lifestyle, I got you, but I must be emphatic here that one, if you want to, however, channel a path for the future, you cannot outdo the past. The past, the present, determines where you will go and where you are heading to. Today's development is a product of the past and the present. There's no way we say we cannot refer to our forefathers, our education and everything about us, our thinking, our orientation is a fallout of the past. Nobody's fought from space. There's no development or whatever that falls from space. But the challenge I have with many of us in Europe, we always believe that everything that is done there is perfect. And if you want to develop, you must channel your own course. If you want to say, okay, this is the course the European or the US have channeled, you must be independent of your thoughts and philosophies. That is why, for example, even in the Middle East, they have their own thoughts and philosophies. They have their values as well. It is not the way it is in the West. That's not the way it is in the Middle East and some other parts of Asia. We are talking from the African question. I am saying that the only way that the marriage can survive, we must respect the institutions that set it up. You know why there is challenge? The challenge we have right now? Because there's a mixed culture. The problem of adaptation when you have a mixed culture during colonization, because it takes another whole lot of time, more than 100 years to adapt to a new culture we find ourselves. So I disagree with you completely to say that we cannot refer back to the past or whatever or what was or things like that. And also disagree. Let me let you know this, that the Western way you're talking about today is just now. The Medo-Persians, the Persians, the Egyptians, or whatever, the Greeks existed before. Do you know that? You were far more in advancement. There are all of those things. So let us not be condemning our own people simply because, okay, we feel the way they are doing things there. Yes, there is nothing right there, there's nothing wrong with philosophy. So if other things, maybe in the Middle East, the way they are sharing the Islamic populations, the way they live their life, you're not so okay, they are not living like the West. They have their own thinking entirely. So you can't blame this, their culture. The basic thing is that you cannot say we can outdo the past. You cannot talk about the present without you talking about the past. It's the past that brought about the present. That is it. So for marriage to survive, I keep saying, if marriage to survive is that both partners, they must be tolerant. Issues of rights must be removed. The right that was brought in by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. There are basic rights, there are things, even the Universal Declaration, there are a lot of flaws. Some of them are double standards in the first instance. You can't change a woman from being a woman. You cannot change a man from being a man. That's the way it is. Please, at this moment, I beg to leave. I'll join you much later. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mandu said she's busy. Sister Cynthia, please. Who else want to contribute, please?
Hello, ma.
Yeah. Mama by Faith. Mama by Faith, thanks for joining. Still educate us more again, please, Sister Cynthia, because some of our men, they struggle a lot, you understand? Our men, some of them, they struggle a lot because it's very difficult for them to believe this reality.
Hello, everyone.
Thanks for joining. Thank you.
I'm not saying that we cannot always look at our ancestors and all those things. All those things are good. That's why we call it history. It becomes history. It becomes something we study in school. As we are living now, its time is going to come. TikTok is going to go out of way. Another internet is going to come. So people are going to write history about TikTok and say, oh, there was time that Corona happened, TikTok happened. You know, those are the things that the past exists from. That people read about it, they're like, oh, people live in this world before. People used to live like this. But bringing it into your marriage is something that I'm not really like agree with. Like, you cannot compare when you used to, those days, when I was growing up, they used to say a man cannot take a shower in a woman bathroom. But these days, we live in Europe, everybody takes shower together. So are your husband, are you going to go and shower outside because it's your culture, because it's your tradition? So now we that hear that story before and see our father, what we do, we teach our children with this. You know, there was a time that a man and a woman don't supposed to take a shower in the same place. That's history. That's history. But that's not something you say, oh, my forefather used to do it like this, you have to do it like this. Meaning you cannot wear trousers, you cannot even do anything, you cannot even drive a car because they never drive a car.
But look at what you just said just now, Cynthia. Olden days, let us leave the bedroom that is separated. The bucket that Papa used to bathe. If a woman mistakenly bathed with that bucket, you have to change it. The belief was, I thought somebody will die when they use it. But now that we are doing it together, nobody died. Why do we have that belief olden days that somebody would, bad thing would have happened to Papa? Or when Papa is now sick, they will tell the woman to come and confess. He will now confess
Because
that.
mommy, that was their belief. That was their word. That was what they believe. They don't, when you are sick those days, you don't go to hospital. They take you to a native doctor, and that doctor treats you. Because that was their belief. They can believe in native doctor that they will leave their daughter there and go home. Because that was what they believe. Who will leave their daughter today in the native doctor's house and go home? You will not do it. Because now you change, you go to school, you read about it, you now know that okay, the right place to take my daughter to when they are not fine is hospital. But that doesn't mean that we overlook all those things that happened those days. We still respect it. We know that there was powerful. We know that they do things in nature way, and that we respect. But now it don't work for us because we are in another page. We are in another page, and that page we have to see how it works. We have to. I understand. Once I was talking to a man who just separated with the husband, the wife. He was telling me that, Cynthia, my problem is change. I cannot understand that me as a man, I have to stand in the kitchen and cook. My father never do that. I said, but it's another phase. You're not in your father time. Your wife go to work. He said, yeah, my mother used to go to market. Even when my mother was pregnant, my sister, she used to cook. I said, all women are not the same. You have to be open-minded to learn. You know, when you start learning gradually, doing things that you're supposed to be doing, working together as a family, not say I'm the head of the house, I'm the head of the house. At the end, the woman will just be disrespecting you because you are not really doing the right thing. All you say is that I'm the head of the house. You don't ask for respect, you hand it. And we all know that. We all know that. It's just that when we are trying to say, oh, is this one fault? Is Western world fault? But you don't even know how their marriage work here. You don't know. If maybe all those our forefathers that died, they could speak today, our mother, they could speak today, they was not happy in their marriage. It's time. Okay, those days, men used to marry without even having another girlfriend. They meet a wife, they meet somebody, they go to their mother and say, okay, I like this one. Or the mother with the family will say, okay, you are married to this girl. Both of them, they will marry, they will start to learn themselves. Today, people date 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. They can compare today. Those days, our mother, they don't used to compare. Even you that is talking today, you have dated more than 3 people. Then you can compare. This one bring me this. This is not bringing me this. Now, it's not for you to use your brain. Who respect me? Who listen to me when I talk? My ex used to have this, but my husband don't have it. That you will be what? It's even more difficult these days to keep it. Of course, it's more difficult. Because your mother don't know how is another man because she never know. She never test. She cannot compare if your father thing is big or small or your father is romantic or not. Because she cannot compare. Your father cannot even compare because he don't know. But today people test, and they come to stay in one place and they are comparing. So it's different. I just beg people, I wish we can just focus on our present and make our relationship work as 2 people. And say, okay, I know your flaw. These are your faults. These are the things that I don't like about you, but I accept it because of these things I like about you. Try to see how we can accept each other. Not maybe you say, you are pregnant. Are you pregnant with your hand? Those days they will say, women, if you are married, man cannot see your lap. Today they are married. They are in social media. They open their lap. They open their body. Their husband will even be there supporting them, filming them. Those days you cannot do it. So those are the things that I'm concerned about. And that's the reason why people don't know how to respect their side. They don't know how to work on their marriage. They are having challenges because they are looking history to judge their marriage. Things are difficult today in Europe when it comes to politics. And people don't know it. It's because of the paper that was wrote by one man sitting in the office. They write it and signed it, and it become a law. And today they cannot just go to office and change it. People had to come together as democratic and say, okay, we are going to change this law because it don't work in our favor again. Also, those are the things that they don't do in Nigeria. The law have been there for years. They don't change it. Everybody just sits there and say, this law say, and it don't work for us again. It don't favor us in any way again. So why can't we just reconsider? It's okay. It's another time. It's another charter. Let's see how we can make this work. Let's be open. Let's be open to new things. And when things start to go wrong wrong in Africa, we will start to say Western world, Western world, Western world. It's that one. Me, I don't really believe that thing that we say. I know that the Western world have done their part in Africa. They have pointed their finger in Africa. They have done something in Africa, but we cannot blame them for everything. How can we be blaming them for divorce? How can we be blaming them for a woman that leaves the husband house because the husband almost blind her? How can you be blaming a Western world for something like that? There is no woman that will leave when the marriage is sweet. There is no man that will ask for divorce when the marriage is sweet. It's just something is not going, and people have to sit together and see how they're working together. Those days you cannot compare because people don't speak. The man will just talk, and the woman will just stand up and say, okay, you are right, sir. But that was not marriage. That was not marriage. That was different thing. We cannot even say it. It was not marriage. It was different. And it worked for them in their own time. It's okay. Yeah, maybe I should give floor to someone else to say something.
Thank you.
Yes, please let someone else contribute. My phone is very.
Okay, Mama by Faith. Mama by Faith, long time. How are you?
Mom, I know, man. Long time. Good evening, man.
Good evening. Thanks for
You're looking under 16 every day. I don't know the secrets.
Thank you.
I'm gonna ask the secret secretly. Because I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. The secret, my secret. Who want to share my secret? The reason why I'm very, very young. I wake up, I look young. Who, please take your Bible.
Yes.
Take your Bible
Yes.
and paper, please,
What
so
is
that
it? What the topic is?
so that we can share. We can share
Okay,
good.
then I will copy and paste.
Okay. Let's share this good tip together. Unfiltered, number one, unfiltered truth about everyday life.
Okay.
Unfiltered truth about everyday life. Write it down.
Okay.
I now live in a life where honesty meets my experience. Write it down, please.
Okay.
I now use my struggle. I have used my struggle to growth, to now grow my life.
Wonderful. I wish I could clap for you.
I have unveiled the life truth. Now I'm living in my true life. Before, I was living in denial. By the time you are living in your true life, you see things in a different way.
That's
Then
true.
you will not allow trouble, problem, stress rent free in your head.
Let me clap for her. Let's clap for her. Say that again, Mama.
You see?
Say that again, Mama.
If I didn't ask
Self-love.
people will not get this.
Self-love. Self-love.
That is it. Now I live in reality.
That's
You
it.
understand?
You take
No,
ownership
no,
of
no,
your life.
yes,
No
yes.
saying, oh, it's my papa,
No,
is
no,
my
no,
this,
no,
is
no,
my
no,
this one in the
no,
village, this
no,
one in the
no,
village.
no, no,
Because at the end of the day, they are their life. You are living yours now.
Yeah.
So you own your life now. You can no longer blame somebody else.
No.
And you acknowledge that this is the way that they used to live. But as a growing up person now, you must understand that nobody will come to save you if you're not willing to save
Just
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's true.
Nobody is going to be willing to take the responsibility, because if they put you, most of the time, if they put you in a marriage and say, okay, you must marry this one, you must marry that one. At the end of the day, when you, it's not when you finally got married, it's not your parents who will have to deal with it, it's you. Because you are the one who's sleeping in the same bed with that person that they choose for you. And the minute that you in the same house, you use wisdom and use communication and find out what can I do, what my parents used to do when they had particular issue, and what's in the state that I'm living now, what can I do to be a bit different, for me to train my kids a little bit different, and to live in love and harmony. Not by always say, oh, my mother, my father, you put them in there and everything. They are their past. They teach us what they thought was the best for us at that point, at that moment. But now that we fully grow up and we have children of our own now, for some of us who have children, we see things differently. And we should not allow, yes, we should respect our husband, we should respect ourselves, because someone who never received love can never give you love.
Because if they don't know.
And so if you do not love yourself, you cannot, because you have to teach someone, you have to teach yourself, you show yourself love, and the right person will come to complete you, to show you love also. But if you have a state of mind that, oh, back home, my mama and my papa, oh, okay, they appear to be in love, but they didn't know themselves, because themselves, they married them without knowing each other. Because at that period, this is how it used to be. But now, who will fight for us? If you are not going to fight for yourself, who will fight for you? Who will fight for your children? And this is the same thing you should treat your children. Show them that, okay, this is your grandparents. This is your great, because if you are lucky to have great-grandparents alive and everything, this is how they used to live their life. But this is our life now, and this is what I think is the best, that I'm showing you what I think is the best. And that child will carry on and go and do the best based on the information that you show him in a house, loving house, with love and understanding, with communication is the base. And yeah, and you should, and whenever, because we all face difficulties and challenges. We all go through difficulties and challenges. But when you sit down and you realize that, okay, this is not for me, I can no longer bear it. Nobody, a doctor will prescribe you medication. They can prescribe you anything that you want. They can do anything that they wish to, legally, to help you, until you are willing to step up and say, I own myself, I own myself, I am the leader, I am the one who's writing my story. Doesn't matter how my story was before, but as from today, my story will change. And you're not doing it for your family, you're not doing it for your great parents, you're not doing it for your in-law. You are doing it for yourself, for you, because you deserve it. You deserve love. You don't need someone, a husband or a partner who will treat you, who will say to you, oh, okay, let me take you out 1 day in 1 month, 1 day in a month. What about you, yourself? If you are working for that matter, why can't you take yourself for a dinner? Just with yourself. Why can't you go and buy flour for yourself? Make yourself happy. If you feel like go and watch a movie, go by yourself. Show yourself love. The love that probably you never received when you were young. The love that probably your parents didn't know how to give you. Because the way they used to show us love is not the same way that we learn that what is real love. Real love is started from you. It started from each individual. It's not started from okay, they used to. But today is reality. Who's going to fight for us if you are not ready to fight for yourself? When your children go into school, they receive education based on what the teacher said. They will come home and tell you, oh, my teacher said this, my teacher said that. But at the end of the day, are you going to allow a teacher to raise your kids? That's what so many parents are doing now. They allow the teacher to raise your kids. No. You have to sit down with your child. They will come bring their homework. Even though if you don't know, you will learn. Because life is about learning. You sit down with them, teach them, you speak with them, you communicate with them. When they go back to school and hand their homework and everything, you say, oh, lovely. Oh, who did this? Oh, ma'am, it was my mom that helped me. It was my dad that helped me. We did it all together. Correct. It's not like, oh, is the teacher responsibility to go and teach your kids. The teacher get paid. But when the child comes to your house, whose responsibility it is to teach their children? It's ourselves. Nobody else will do it. So we will determine how this child will turn up later based on what we've done for them. So let me shut up now. Mama, you're pretty, oh.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to add up from where I listened to the guy that was speaking before he signed out. And I know that it was kind of a debate between himself and the Cynthia that was also there. What I can pick up from their opinion is that both of them were actually right. But the application of their submission, especially what the guy was trying to drive into, I understand when he says, without past, there is no present. Without present, there won't be future. He's absolutely right. But what I wanted to say there, he's not there anymore. I don't know if he's still on that.
No, he will be there listening. Yeah.
Yes, anybody that wants to listen, you cannot actually do away with your past. Otherwise, you will not be able to walk your present through your future. The reason why we carry our past along is not to dwell in it, right? It's to reflect and pick what is being added value, what is positive, what is good, pick it out, and then learn not to repeat what is not value. That is why we keep the past. So when our sister is talking about marriage in the ancient day and nowadays, he tried to stick on that part that our forefather do so and the parent. Like our sister said on that aspect, our parents, let's say our mother, they're very so much aware, like we are these days. If the past was good enough, when the Westerners bring in education, our forefathers wouldn't have allowed their children to go to school, because the school bring in lightning to the past that we have made the future and the next generation. So they accept the education because they knew that there was things that needs to change. So if our forefather can acknowledge that there is a need for changing, if our forefather can acknowledge that the way they were wearing clothes, tying those animal rags around their waist, there is a need of changing. A girl child growing up there, we tie some bead on our chest round, put tattoo on our stomach, and then put some other rag on the bottom just to cover it up, walk around the street. Our forefather acknowledged that was not so good, because this day you cannot just, as a girl child or a woman, tie wrapper on your chest, open your stomach, and then wear some other thing on your waist and start walking about, we will see them as a different, we have a way we call them like, oh, this one is naked. But these are the dressing that our forefather and our mother, our great-grandmother used to dress. They actually design their stomach just to open it, especially when they are of age to get married. They don't wear clothes to cover those designs. It's to attract men. So we can't just, if a girl child of maybe 16 years old now wear this short top now and put something under, everybody call their names. We call them names. We especially men, they will castigate this girl child. They will be asking the parent, oh, the mother did not train her. Look at the way she's dressing. But this is actual where our old parents, our great-grandparents used to dress. And it was okay with our forefathers. They were not raped. There was no rape everywhere. When they go about dancing and jumping, sometimes they kill parents, they will do some ceremony, they want to choose a wife, everybody will dress like that, they come, they go home, nobody will rape them, nothing will happen to them because this was their culture. Now our forefathers accept the Western way of dressing and they have adjusted from that dimension to where we are now covering up. We accept that, we say it's good. We went from not writing from book and we are writing from book. We accept that, we say it's good. We went from using herbalists as a medical help to provide our health needs. We went from there to now taking all kind of drugs and we accept, we say they are all good. We went from using camel to travel from one place, donkey, what do they call it? And then we are now taking, some people in Africa buy private jet, which was never made by any of our forefathers. And we accept that. We said these are all good. But when it comes to marriage, my problem is why African men see this as a beauty.
Thank you for this. Oh, thank you for this example. Everything we accept, the one that favors them, they accept
Exactly.
it. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Mama. This is just a picture that you can tell as a girl child that you shouldn't be intimidated by all this. Our forefather married, our foremother married, our this, our that. It's a kind of intimidation, not to put you in that cage that they want women to remain. And we say no. Whether you like it or not, as a man, if you can do a no without a woman, stay on your forefather lane. But if you want to mingle with us, you have to learn and relearn. Those things that you are being taught, we are not telling you that it's not helping us. It's only beneficial to you. In your own selfish interest, it's not too big deal. Adjust and make us happy. We all want to be happy. Everybody wants to be loved. You want to come out from work, and we serve you on the table, and you will eat and we remove the pot. It's not a big deal. But when you want to talk to me, can you address me as your queen? And you have brought me a gift while you are coming from work. And you want me to go and rest. I'll be working since. So you can let the children play with you and watch TV. Can you appreciate me and just observe that there is something that needs to be done in me as well? Because I play my part. But you know this area of you, it's not comfort, it's selfish. It's just common thing just common sense. It's selfish. I am happy for so many men these days that are coming now and addressing this issue, and they are telling our women, because our women also enabling this action. You will still see a woman of this day saying, my husband said I shouldn't work, I'm a housewife, and then when she wants to buy parts, she will ask, they will say, wait, I will give you tomorrow because you did not behave well. And you are saying you cannot do something about it. See, it's good to be a housewife, but there are many things to do to get some change in your pocket. Because our parents, then, when our mother was not able to make any move, when they leave the home, their father will say, you are not going back here. You have no room here.
Yeah.
So whatever your husband do to you, you stay there.
Yeah.
Now we are going to school. We are trading. We are learning skills and we are contributing, not because we want to be proud, it's because we want to be respected and loved.
We add it. We don't leave husband house again, we go to our parents' house. Instead, we leave husband house, we go to our personal house.
Exactly. So when you are not ready to acknowledge and appreciate, we are not going to our father's house. When we buy land, when we build house, our children will go with us and we will live our life happily.
Yeah.
What happens to you is your choice. It's your if your forefather will come back to this generation.
God bless this lady. Preacher.
Thank you so much. If our forefathers should come back to this generation, I'm sure they will want to feel the love. Because let me tell you, what they were doing then was slavery and master.
Yeah.
Now,
100%.
you see women, when you nourish woman, the love you will find in that home, you don't even want to go among your friends. Thank you so much, Gita.
Thank you.
You don't even want to go among your friends to mess about and talk about something that doesn't matter and drink to stupor. You want to be at home. This time is holiday time, vacation. You will see your wife because you have given her a lot of access to build the home. She already booked a holiday when you guys will go and relax and have a good time. And your children, they are so open to you because you have their time. Unlike our forefather, where mother is coming, children will hug you, and father is coming back, and children will have to hide under the bed and table.
I have witnessed, your words are with you, add this. I don't know how old we are here. I've witnessed where side chick, we have the boat, come home. Wife will now leave parlor, enter room. Hey, God.
Let me tell you, Mama, the reason that happened is because the woman had nothing to contribute to that marriage. If that woman was stable financially, she wouldn't stay back and be tolerated because all those actions that she's taking in, thinking that she's building a home, it caused her depression. And when she reacts out of it, they say, oh, she's nagging. She's not going to be positive when she reacts. Because you are bringing out, you brought out the lioness in her. Women are meant to pamper. Even God pamper women. We are the last child. We are his last born. God pampers women. If you know why you are going into marriage as a man, you will not listen. Even if you marry a demon, you will bring that down to deliver her to what you want. Because you are the head. Nobody is dragging the head from you. But the head and the leader should be able to show good example. You cannot be castigating a woman before their children, and then you want that woman to respect you in return. So it's a very, easy thing to do. But when you carry this out of our forefather, our foremother, our five sister, our whatever, if you are carrying this, whatever you conceal, you put it on your head, and you want to go about with it, the marriage of these days is not for you because we are not going back to those days. Sorry, we are not going back.
Wow.
No, we are not.
Well,
We are not going to be sleeping on mats. We are using mattresses. We're not going to be drinking from well. We are from where? We are boiling well in Africa now.
wow.
We're not going to be trekking or using donkey to travel. We use flight. So we can't go back there. Simple. I don't know who's hearing it. Learn the new era about marriage. It will benefit you. A marriage is sweet if you know what it is. Thank you so much, Mama, and everyone.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Arrow J Pure Honey. How are you? Arrow J Pure Honey. How are you? If you know you live in Nigeria, our daughter is here. She make original honey. If you need, you can follow her. Don't forget, we are always here to help our younger business that is growing. Our daughter, our sister, our brother, our son that is trying to build their business. We are here to support them. If you know you live in Nigeria or you know anybody that need honey, kindly contact her. Arrow J Pure Honey. Thank you. I really love you have come back. You did not say because Mommy Tai Tai introduced you, you cannot come. You still come again. You show yourself, which means you are very ready to do business. Because the reason why we should help them, so that we can take many crime away from the society. But why did you think abroad control us? Abroad we obey rules and regulation. If you go to work, for example, month ending they pay you your salary. If you now see the worth of the salary they pay you, before you go and commit a crime, you will have your head re-examined. Only those that don't consider that they have life, because some people they don't even know whether they have life. Some people they don't even know whether they are giving life to human, that they have to live many bad things and fix their life straight, so that they will live a good life for the children that they are bringing to this world. It doesn't concern them, because they are so money conscious that they don't have any other way they think. So if you can tell them where your shop is, how they can contact you, feel free to do that. RJ Pure Honey. Hello, ma. RJ Pure Honey, are you with us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for the introduction, for talking about my business. Yes. So I source honey from the bee farm in the east, but I bring it down to Lagos, Nigeria, to resell, to bottle, to brand to my own name. Yes, and I also sell to supermarkets, supply supermarkets too that normally resell it. So I deliver nationwide, worldwide, to some countries that allows honey to come in as well. So, and if you have people in Nigeria that they take honey, you can also buy from me. I can deliver to them. Yeah. So the honey is original. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is it possible you bring for someone to sell for you in Italy?
Yes, but I need to find out if the honey can come to Italy, because honey is restricted to some countries. So I'll find out if I can send it to Italy. Some countries.
Because where I work, we sell honey, so maybe it's possible.
Okay, I'll find out from DHL if I can send to Italy. You know, I'll get back to you on this platform through Big Mama.
No, you don't need to get back to me in my platform. You have both of you has meet now. You understand? Both of you should follow each other. I'm not a middleman. It's not my business. I just help you because of Mommy Tai Tai, who introduced you to me. That he said you are doing a honey. I should help you out. You understand? She lives in Italy, and she said where she work, they use honey. And this one, according to what you say, is original honey. So why you are doing your requirement in Nigeria, she that live in Italy, she can as well go to Ghana, because I live in Italy before. I have African store in Italy. You understand? So I go to Nigeria to buy my goods by myself. At times I do air cargo, at times I do container to Italy. So before my goods come, I'm the one. And before I start this export and import, I did not just jump into it. I asked all the informations, because she have to go to airport to go and ask. There are agents in the airport. Let me give somebody that live in Italy now. This is a good business. If you know you want to do business, we have clearing agents in Italian airports, any airport at all. You understand that near where you stay. Go to the agent. Tell the agent this is what you want to be bringing. You understand? How is the agent? The agent will give you their address, the company address. So the honey will leave from Nigeria to the company agent address, but care, they will now put care, your care. So if you want them to use their car bring it directly to your house, because by then they will bring it directly to my store. But you pay them, you will not. After I lost so many things. So because if it's Nigeria, wait, I want to do something. Just do it this way. You will see that the honey will come. The agent in the airport will call you that they have received the goods have come, that they are bringing it when you want them to come, or they are driving because they are driving through your area on these days. They will bring for you. You will sign. You give them the money. You have free mind. Then good business starts. A good business starts. And make sure the honey, please, make sure the honey is good the way you say it.
Is
Because
original.
if there is egg in the honey, that they know that the egg will now hatch to now become a bee that will now sting somebody, that will now infect somebody, is a big problem. You understand? So everybody has to do his or her work very, very, very well. Business start.
Yes, okay. I really encourage. Thank you so much.
RJP, send me a message. Maybe somebody is coming, so I want some.
Thank
Okay,
you, Mama by Faith. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll get back
Thank
to
you.
you. Mama,
Both of you should follow each
you
other.
look shining on.
Oh, thank you, Elo Faith. Elo Faith.
Wallahi,
Thank you.
which screen they use now? This your screen, they keep me here.
I really? Hey,
Yeah, you
my,
are glowing.
don't ma, it's filter, oh, it's filter, oh.
It's
This is how. Let me report myself. Let me report myself.
This one is not fit.
Let me report myself. One man was seeing me like this.
figure.
Wait, one man was seeing me like this. I love you, I love you. Me and the man now book appointment. Don't tell anybody. Don't let them laugh at me. When the man now saw me, he said, "Is this so you are old? You are not old like this before."
Oh my God.
You just look exactly like my great grandmother.
Oh my God. Wow, what did you say?
And I told him, I said, so you are no more interested anymore. He said, no, he's no more interested. I said, okay, no problem. My roll-on that I bought for him, please, I now took it. Please, everyone that is watching, you can kindly click the yellow basket to go and patronize me. You people know that I do advertisement now. Anywhere you are, you can click the yellow basket to patronize me. The more you buy, the more commission I make. So I will be doing more advert on Nivea. I've chosen now, let me be doing more adverts on Nivea. Nivea that have their website that is good. So maybe one day they can now invite me and they will come and sign contract with me. You people should put me in prayer. It's this type of prayer I want. Don't pray for me, you will not die. You will not. I don't want to hear that. I need money. I need money.
Really?
Where do I find this yellow basket?
Okay, where are you live streaming from?
From Germany.
Just go to my page. Go to my page where I have advertisement. Just go to my page, please. Go to my page. You just go to my page.
Go to a page on the showcase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Click the showcase. Showcase is the yellow basket.
Look at keep a man. It's not juju. I do juju faith. I don't know that all these small things that you should buy for your husband. How dare the man now told me I'm too old after I bought this gift to let me go and give to him so that we can start our journey of love. He now said I'm even older than his great grandmother. How dare him?
Jesus.
I have to carry my tea. Please, everyone, click the yellow basket to go and buy. Patronize me.
You're pranking us, right? Mama, you probably should start using pure honey. If it's really pure honey, we add pure honey to it. It's pretty pure.
Big Mama, your page dey cure fever.
Oh, thank you.
I'm telling you.
Gift good. Thank you. Thank you. Life is really very easy. We are the one that make this life very difficult. Life is as easy as ABC. We make it so difficult. We create mountain out of molehill. We put ourselves in big stress for nothing.
For no reason.
For no reason. When anything that did not work for you, you have tried, did not work for you, my dear, let it go.
Yes.
The one that worked for you, my dear, pick it. Work very well on the one you see that is bringing out good results. This is how it is now on social media now. We all are here now. Most of us, we don't really know why we are here, what we want to do. That is no problem. That is life. At the beginning, you don't really know where you are going. You don't really know where you are coming from. But by the time you start figure out things, it's not high time for you to know, okay,
You know where you belong.
thank you, you know where you belong, then you now work it very well so that you get good results. Much ado about nothing. You carry everything, you carry all the problem. No.
Put for head, only you want.
If Nigerian government can't even solve Nigeria problem, how do you think it's only you that can solve every problem that comes to your way?
I'll see you all later. Thank you so much.
Thank you, appreciate, thank you. Thank you.
Mama,
appreciate.
please, the video you say you want to make for me, you have not make it. I've checked your page, check. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing
You did not. Did you write the message, dear?
No, about my, I told you about my other TikTok, they're closed now. And that is, I mistakenly delete the page, the app. I told you I forget all that is the number that I use and the password and whatever, but I know the username. So you say you will make video for it for me. How I go to rectify with this my new account? You forgot, you have not done. I say every time you're always busy.
I go to work. I'm on night duty, old woman. I'm on night duty. If I come, I have to still make advertisement. If I come, do you know engagement?
And this, I know, you always do advert. Even most of the video you post, advert. I do.
They will say,
Nivea take all your free time. So take it easy. Mama no agree. Mama they pursue money for retire, beg.
how do you know? How did you know? How did you know?
My sister, now what they say will be now. Me I'm 49.
Maybe your own is good now. 49, at least you still have a long time to work, because maybe if the age of pension is 67 years, 67 and you are 49, which you still have more than 10 years that you can contribute for your pension.
Depend on the country now and where you did and the work. That is the thing. Huh? Big Mama, where are you streaming from?
My house, the one I can pay my rent. This is my small one room.
Yeah, country. I know it's your house. I know this woman,
The condition never carry me go outside. If you still carry me go outside, I will let everybody know that the condition now you has thrown me for the street. Big Mama now is living here. I live here where I can still pay my rent.
No, man, she don't use all her room, all her house to do story. Philly can't keep herself for this corner. Mama, use every corner for storage. Storage.
That is